Nothing can come, nothing can come.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Core Union. I wanted to reply to somebody's comment under recreate you and your specific person. Somebody asked a question about putting their SP on a pedestal. So I'm going to answer that question very quickly in today's video. Whatever comes out will come out naturally. Before I do get into this, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you love my content. If you want me to be your coach, email me a short description to Kim@CoreUnion and Kim@CoreUnion.com. And then you book your session at CoreUnion.com. You can do a 30-minute, a 60-minute, or a package. The package just makes it more affordable. And then after you've booked, I'll reply back to you with my next available. It looks like Miranda asked, I'm a bit confused about how to only see the best in my specific person without putting him on a pedestal, which other manifestation coaches say to avoid. I have many videos in the history of my channel. So maybe go back and look at the different videos, maybe under the specific person playlist, although I have to be better on organizing everything. But there are a lot of videos where I discuss that it's very important not to put anything on a pedestal, anything or anyone, because all that means when you put something or someone on a pedestal, which is what pretty much everybody is doing, is that you're putting either your person out of reach of you, that somehow you believe that they are better than you, that you're not worthy of them, or you may have the circumstance itself as being, wow, this is a very big deal. I'll never be able to get past this. We will never be able to get past this. This was a very bad fight. These circumstances in our lives prevent us from being able to be together, whether it's things like long distance relationships, age differences, financial situations, all of these different three-dimensional conditions and circumstances that you are perceiving as being the problem that prevents you from being able to be in a happy relationship with your specific person. When you're perceiving everything that's happening as being big, like a mountain you can never get past, then you are actually not trusting in your desire or in God's will for you. And I'll explain a little bit more about that in a minute. To answer your question, I'm also saying it's important that you do not put your specific person on a pedestal. Thinking the highest and best of anyone in your reality doesn't mean you're putting them above you in some way. It just means you're seeing the best in them. You're seeing the healthiest version of them, the strongest version of them, the most secure, the most confident, the happiest, the most open, the most loving, nurturing, tender, the most expressive, committed, ready, protective. Those are qualities and traits that you probably want to see with him. When you see the highest and best version of him, you are seeing your person as he's so protective. He's so nurturing and loving. He loves to make me feel so secure. He loves our unbreakable love. He values me and cherishes me. He sees me as being a gift in his life. He's unwilling to ever take a chance of losing me because I'm everything he's ever wanted and dreamt of. I am his heart's desire. I'm everything to him, and he's everything to me. We are everything to each other. Okay, that is seeing him in his highest and best light. You don't only do the inner work of only seeing your person, and it's 11:11 right now, in their highest and best. You have to put yourself, seeing yourself as being the highest and best and most ideal version of you too. So I always suggest, when it comes to doing the inner work around relationships of harmony and stability and security and divine pure love, which is God's love. God is pure love. God is divine love. And you are God in human form in your reality. And God communicates to you through your heart and through your heart's desires. And the desires themselves are God's will for you. I am in this human vessel. I'm in this flesh, in my three-dimensional reality, which is what we call life on this earth. But God created me in God's image. And all of that, all of the divine intelligence, the pure unconditional love that never, ever judges, that never causes harm, that is only always forgiving and always in purity, and literally gives everything, gives literally everything. All of that power is what I'm made of. When I say don't put your SP on a pedestal, I'm simply saying, or when I say see the highest and best, sorry, I'm simply saying see them in all of their power, all of their strength, all of their love, all of their light, see them healed, see them stable, see them secure. Excuse me. And see yourself as all of those things, and see the two of you guys as the most amazing and incredible, secure, happy versions of you in a healthy, loving relationship of equality, of mutual respect, of always seeing eye to eye, of having such an amazing, happy life together, morning, noon, and night. You can't wait to be home together, to be able to love each other. And when you trust that that is literally God's desire for you, then you know that the desire itself is already created because God has already created everything. All of creation is done. Shut down the 3D reality when it's going against you, because you need to protect your kingdom of heaven and how you're seeing yourself and how you're seeing your person and how you're seeing your relationship with them. Shut down the 3D reality for the simple fact that if you keep messing with the 3D, you will mistakenly and accidentally continue to identify with all of the things that you actually don't want. And this is on every subject, by the way. This is on every subject of the love that you deserve, the money that you deserve, how you deserve to be recognized and treated, the job that you want, the career that you want, the business, the best-selling books, the best-selling artwork, literally whatever it is that you desire deep down in your soul, in your heart of hearts, is God's will for you. You simply wouldn't have the desire unless God gave you everything that you need within you to have it. Anyway, and when I talk about God, it's not of any religion, because God transcends all religions. God transcends all religions. God to me is not religion. God is in my heart, and God is in all of our hearts. It is the one, and we are the many to one. Okay, so Romans 12:2, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. And that's why it's important that you don't conform to the patterns of the problems in your 3D reality. Because as soon as you do, you are rearranging your reality you are conforming to that, which is then going to rearrange your reality so you continue to experience those things. So in other words, what I'm saying for today's lesson is this: if what you are witnessing and observing in your 3D reality, in anything at all, if it is literally not what you want in your reality, then you have to turn the other cheek and you have to stop your awareness and observation of it. Because as you continue to be aware of it and you continue to identify with it, you are going to be creating that in your life. That is what your creation is. Get in your power, get in your trust, and always remember that you simply would not be able to really desire something really deeply unless that was already in existence. So stop questioning how it works, stop going down the rabbit hole, and simply be like a child. This is how I learned how to manifest, and I've been manifesting for a very long time in my life. Be like a child and completely surrender and completely trust. And just do it. Just be the version of you. Embody being the version of you. Embody the end. What would you feel like right now if you had the life that you wanted with your person, or having the money that you want, or having the career that you want? What does that version of you feel like? Embody that version and let it happen. Because the less you trigger yourself in the 3D and keep identifying with the things you don't want, the quicker it will happen. Please just keep this simple. Pull yourself out from your 3D reality by going into seeing things as feedback and using the things that happen in your reality to continue to remind you. If I'm in traffic, I remember one day, this was a good example. I just gave it to one of my clients yesterday, because this is a powerful thing that I do. I use experiences in my reality to remind me of things, but I don't waste a lot of my energy or attention. I'm very cautious of where I invest my energy and my thoughts. Okay. To me, my emotional feeling state and my thoughts are more valuable than any currency. And I believe one of the great ones said that. I'm not sure exactly who it is, but that's how I've always seen things when I started to really deliberately understand this whole thing. I was driving into Target or something, and this guy just out of nowhere made a really rude gesture to me. Okay. He flipped me the bird. And I was just like, and he's like yelling at me. And I remember I was just like, now the old me would have been like really offended by that, would have been hurt, and would have, I probably wouldn't have reacted because I'd be afraid that something would happen to me. But a lot of you guys, you know, that happens, somebody's rude to you, and your initial action is to go into that like ego, like F you too, or why would somebody treat me that way? Or what the heck is wrong with you, buddy? Or whatever, right? But instead, when you're starting to live in this way, in a more empowered way, all I did was let that remind me. So I immediately, the moment he did that, I was like, what the? And then I went, oh my God, I love that everybody in my reality treats me like gold. Everybody treats me like a queen. Men and women love me. I love that everybody sees my light and feels my light, and they're irresistibly attracted to me because they feel my power. They feel my goodness. And then I imagined like people just treating me like gold. And immediately I go into the store, into Target, and I walk in, and a gentleman is at the door, and he's like, after you, ma'am. And he lets me in. And then people are looking at me. People are smiling at me. I turned the other cheek, and I let that remind me I did not conform to my 3D reality. I didn't conform to what I saw. I instead went into my thoughts and asked myself very quickly, without even having to ask myself, because I've been doing this for so long, well, what do I want? I'm treated like gold. Everybody loves me. Everybody adores me. Everybody feels my goodness and they love it. They feel my good energy. And that is people feeling the God in you. Okay. And remember that the same God that's in you and me is in everyone else. Okay. So I love you guys so much. I hope that this video was helpful. Comment down below, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.